Hey, what's going on? What's going on, y'all? Set Apart Ranch fam. Today, man, I'm coming at you with a new type of video. There's actually black farmers in my area, and specifically, there's a black farmer, man, who I got in contact with, who I got in touch with, who I've been buying hay from. He's actually right here in the same city as me, or the same county as me, rather. And his family has been farming, I want to say, for over 50 years, man, and they farm cattle. And they do row crops and things like that, man. So we gonna go visit. They farm today. They hosting an event and everything like that, man. I just want to bring awareness that there's more black farmers out here than you think. There's more of us out here than you think. So let's go check out the Berry Farms. I believe that's their name. I know their last name is Berry, but I know it's Berry Farms. So let's go check them out, man, and see what they got going on, man. And y'all just stay tuned for a great video, all right? Y'all, it's beautiful. Nice little event.
It's almost impossible to get rid of them unless you spray them with chemicals.
Yeah.
And then, you know, one thing people misunderstand about spraying chemicals, they think, oh, it's poison, it's harmful. But you have to realize the earth is a natural gift. So it breaks down all the poison. That's why if you read the label, they say so many days before you harvest. I didn't know that until I took the class. A lot of people. So we do a lot of collaborating with Fort Valley State University, and their dean over the agriculture department, he comes down a lot and looks at frame structure, help operate.
The best dress.
You get the frame and you drop it in there. Walk over. Can you hold it? There you go. Come on, walk over.
Hold on. Come on, right here. Watch out over here. Step back a little bit. Alright. Aubrey, come right here. Here. Remember what I showed you. Push it down. You gotta get it in the soil. Okay? I'll go ahead and drop it. And pull your handle up. And bring it up at the same time. There you go. I'll pull a little bit of soil around it. There you go.
Oh, perfect. Good job. Let you water it in. There we go. That's good.
We're gonna let Ms. Trina explain to you all the next steps, okay guys?
So we got several different kinds of seeds. We have lettuce, we have chard, we got spinach, we have rutabaga, radishes, and all. So most of you already have your pots. So what we're gonna do is come right here and get our soil. You don't want to fill your pot all the way up with the soil. So you want to fill it. Go ahead and dig all in it. Go ahead. I want you to fill it up almost to the top, but leave. We're gonna leave some space. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. There you go. All right. Go ahead and fill it. However you gonna do it. You got a cup. Go ahead and get one. Oh yeah. Anything for the church. You know what type of seed you want to do? So you got spinach, you got cauliflower, you got spinach right there. You want to try that? Yeah. Don't put it too deep. Don't do that. You want to leave it loose so your roots can grow. Okay, Ivy?
Is that good?
Put a little bit more in there. I know him just like you did.
Oh, y'all gotta get in there. That's what I'm like. Do it like that. Get a handful and just put it in. There you go. There you go. You ready?
Okay. Let's come over here and get our seeds.
Oops, excuse me, I'm sorry.
You don't want to put it too much. You got your seeds in there? Okay. Go ahead and get a little bit of soil and put on the top of your seeds. Okay, you got a little bit more. There you go. Just like this. See how it went? You see how your water drained out? Okay. So you're going to check your plant every day. You got it? He was like, move out the way.
DJ, you need...
There you go.
There you go.
Okay. So every day you're going to check your plant, right? You're going to touch your soil to see if it's wet or dry. If it's dry, you're going to water it, okay? So you want it to stay wet, moist. You don't want it to be drowned in water because that'll kill your plant.
Yeah, get your cup.
Okay?
Get your plant. That's your plant.
So you're going to check yours every day to see it start growing?
He plants spinach.
DJ, what you planted? Huh? You don't remember? You ain't planting no apple, boy.
Either way, man.
Yeah, man. Give us a brief history, man, for the video of the farm.
We need to sit down for some hours and
Yeah.
History runs deep, man.
Yeah.
Our grandfather, he started farming back in. When did Granddaddy start farming? Come help me with this history right quick. Well, anyway, our grandparents are in the early 90s.
Okay.
90 years old, so they were both born in the 30s.
Well, actually, Granddaddy started helping our great-grandfather probably in his early to mid-teens.
Okay. So.
Yeah.
So you know, back then you start real early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, and of course, you know, back in those days, everybody didn't finish school. So
Right.
my grandfather was part of the group that didn't finish school. Went to work with my great-grandfather. Have been farming ever since.
Okay. Wow.
We'll do a small garden.
Yeah.
Like Tony said, early 90s. He'll be 92
Wow.
next month.
That's a blessing. Wow.
Yep.
And y'all from Ludowici
Yes.
area? Okay.
Originally, we all are, but you know, her and I are first cousins. So her mother is the oldest in the family out of 8 siblings that came from my grandfather.
Okay.
And out of our aunts and uncles, his uncle, his dad, excuse me, her mother, my mother, Chris's mother, and our aunt Trina, they're all brothers and sisters. So
Okay.
4 boys, 4 girls.
Okay.
And between those 4 boys and 4 girls, obviously they started farming too when they were growing up.
Okay.
They started tobacco farming when they were coming up.
Tobacco farming,
Yeah, that was a big thing back then.
cattle, corn, hay, you name it.
Yeah, they did
Pretty much did it.
Yeah.
Soybeans.
Yeah.
I think everything, well, I'm not going to say everything, but not cotton.
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, but they help, you know, people in their fields, tomatoes and things of that nature.
Wow.
My grandfather, he comes from a large family too. He had what, 15 brothers and
Yeah. They had a lot of children back then. Yeah.
even with them, like, you know, there's certain occasions where my grandfather had to go and sign the kids out of school to come help work the farm.
The farm, yeah.
You know, but thankful for a strong woman. So nope, these kids gonna finish school.
That's right.
Yeah.
Complete that process.
Yeah. I got you.
So on the educational side of things, we got our grandmother to thank for that.
That's good.
She held firm on education.
Mm.
And
Wow.
work ethic obviously comes from our grandfather.
Yeah. And y'all pretty much grew up learning all this stuff, knowing how to do all of it.
So.
Yeah. That's good, man. And that's my whole goal.
Our summer job. That was our summer job.
Yeah.
No need to look off the farm.
Right.
We got work right here.
Yeah.
Plenty of it.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to bring awareness to, as far as, you know, black people learning how to do this stuff, because a lot of our ancestors already knew how to do all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Seems like we gotten far away from it as the years went by.
And that's why, like, our generation, even with her, some of our older cousins, we're trying to bring it back to life.
Yeah.
With a modern twist on it.
Right.
Young people know this is okay to do, this is fun to do, this is cool to do, but at the same time, you're growing your own food.
That's it.
You can't beat that.
Yeah, and you know where it come from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So it's a process, and we're just trying to, you know, bring awareness back to the community, man. We
Most
still out
definitely.
here, young people still doing it, we're not running from it. You know, we still own property,
Yeah,
and we still out here working this property.
most definitely. That's what it's about.
Sure, and we're doing it together.
That's it. That's it. Yep. Hey, that's good. I appreciate that. Y'all, it's the hay ride right here. Where they gonna do the hay ride at. Look at these beautiful cows, y'all. Beautiful cows. They got some nice, they got a nice herd, man. Nice, beautiful herd. Nice, beautiful herd. Look at that bull right there. You see, they friendly, they walking up to you. Yeah, they nice maintained. Look at this, man. Black folks doing good, man, for themselves. Look at that. Look at them, y'all. Up close and personal. Up close and personal. Look at the bull. Look at the bull. We back up. He getting territorial. But kids having fun, y'all.
We farm?
Yeah.
And we farm totally.
As far as planting,
Everything. Cattle, all that.
oh man, it's a
After
good.
what we just picked up from Dusty,
That's another 30 or 40
Let me get
acres.
the shirt.
pecan field, pecan orchards we do, we probably about 600 acres.
Whew, man. Okay. All right, for sure. How you do the gator?
Yeah, so when I catch about a 4-foot gator, something that'll fit on the smoker,
Mhm.
I leave it whole. And I just skin out the body, leave the feet and the head on.
Mhm.
I like to put a bass in the mouth when I smoke it.
man, come on.
I stuff with some jambalaya,
Yeah. Oh,
crawfish and everything like that.
Yeah.
I got my eye on one. We're gonna try and sneak them up out that pond this weekend.
Dang. So what y'all? So what you gonna like? Fish for 'em? Like how you gonna get them?
So the young alligators are curious, man. The easiest way I seen is a top water popper. They'll swim right up to it. And I got a little treble hook. You get
The trouble.
But I got a pellet gun for a small gator like that. I got a 22 caliber pellet rifle that
Hit 'em right between the eyes.
right in the back of the head between the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah.
The sweet spot.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do this all the
Yeah. Yeah. I can tell, man. You know what you're talking about. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, man. That's what it's about, man.
So we're actually going to the other side, to one of our cow patches. Right now we have roughly about, I don't want to lie to y'all, what you think we got, about 60 cows over there right now?
Probably 60 between calves and mama cows. Probably
So
60.
on one side,
Oh, y'all got some babies out there too?
you'll see our calves.
Yeah, okay.
We just separated our calves from the mamas not too long ago. We call that our weaning process. When we pull them off of their moms, you know, they're getting into their adulthood. So you'll see those on one side, and we'll actually go out in there. We got hay on the trailer, so cows may come up and they may follow us all the way through. So we'll give you all a good show of everything, and hope you all enjoy it.
What you gotta say to the camera? It's a cupcake.
Oh, okay.
Peanuts, cottonseed,
Okay.
corn,
Really? Yeah.
And where y'all usually buy it from?
place like Meta.
Meta.
We'll take the
And they nice size for 6 months.
yeah, they get big.
Yeah.
Why now?
It's good for the soil.
Charlotte.
What's that?
Great looking color.
Oh, okay.
Run them through in that green shoe right there. That's our shoe. It has a headlock on it, and we can squeeze them there. They won't move their head. They can't move their head. That's where we give them their pregnancy checks. That's where we give them their vaccinations. And we know how to check. Really, myself, I'll be moving the cows through. Everybody's getting ready. Whatever. You know, we're sitting up. We only run about 4 or 5 in, like I said. And we'll go through, and the swings they come in. And you don't want to overcrowd them right here in this curve, because just how you see, we have smaller calves out here, and they don't like to be in those tight, confined spaces. Some of the mamas, they don't care about the young, and they'll just bunch them up in there, and they'll push them around sometimes. So you don't never want a cow to fall in a situation like that, because sometimes the cow will fall, and how that gate opens. I'll stand behind that just like that, and we'll allow whoever goes, whoever's willing to come on. And then we'll close it off behind them, just how you pass it through. That's exactly where I'm going. We don't want to get any. So as the numbers that are in there, say we had about 10 in there, we'll start with it wide open. And then from there, we'll close it down, close it down, close it down. And you heard it clanking through, and we'll put one cow where he's at now, and another one right ahead of him. And we'll close that gate off. So now we got 2 waiting before we have 1 going in the chute. And right where he's standing at that blue thing, that's our scale. And the scale is one of the most important things for us, because you have to know how much medicine to give them. You have to know what their birth weight is. And you want to keep track. You want to know that mama cows are giving healthy young. Like oh yeah. So what we'll do, we'll take those younger ones and we'll take the white stick, and that's literally how we move them throughout here. We have the poles that you see on the outside. We have one of those that we actually stick in front of them, because as you can believe, they do not like being in that narrow lane, and they're moving around, and you see how he closed it off? Where he's standing at, we can actually squeeze them, and they won't be able to move side to side. And how he locked down. Hey, you do the head too? Hey, Tony, you do the headlock again? The headlock? Yeah, so that's where they'll come in and we'll lock their heads in, and they can't bring their heads up and down, and that is actually really dangerous, because as we're right there, we give them their shots in the side of their neck. You pull the fat, and you just go into it. You don't want to never go directly into the meat. So that keeps us safe, and that keeps the cows safe. And yeah, that's where all the magic happens. And from here, it makes it easier for us to separate whether or not. See, we got a gate right there on the backside. We may send some out this way, and then we'll send others out this way. We have a gate right here. We'll actually hold them in this rock. And you can look in that corner, the fence is actually open. And that's how we got those young cows into that part. We actually walk them straight through and just let them run through. And it makes it easy, way easier for us to control them, because you can see that's a lot of cows that have in this one small area. So it just makes it easier for us. There's about 3 people that'll be working the chute, and myself, Tony, or Serge will be working 2 stalls to hold the cows in there. And that's how we make it jump. Generally, it goes through pretty quick. We don't have them, fancy and all that, and it's not too hectic. That's the cow process for us on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I bet they're probably 5 feet.
Come on, man. My bad.
This is basically what you call Berry Hill. Where you at right now is kind of in between Little Whiskey and Glenville. We call it Gopher Hill. What else do we call that? Yeah, Berry Hill, Gopher Hill, there. So you got like 3 main families out here. You got the Berries, you got the Richardsons, and you got the Smiths. Pretty much all of us came from the same tree, but branched off.
Different branches.
Our great-grandparents had like, how many kids? Like 15.
I think she said 15 earlier.
Yeah. Between those 15, they all branched off, and one of them, of course, got married and took last names, like the Richardsons. all that good stuff. And when we just passed, one of our second cousins, our parents' first cousin, David, he pretty much farmed all this, cut hay on it between him and his nephew, his brother, Mark. So they pretty much farm all of this stuff.
Okay. And so it's just all in the family.
Yeah, this little stuff
There's an area here.
but we're all family.
Yeah. Wow. That's what's up, man.
I remember when we cleaned this up.
It was overgrown.
It was just a bunch of trees. We used to hunt over here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, tree stands over here. Then when they cut the timber, they never did anything. So our uncles decided to go ahead and clean it up, put some cows out there.
I got you.
That's pretty much.
Hey, y'all great granddaddy them, they did cows too back in those days?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they
Grandpa.
did. That's what I needed. 8 of them out of the 8 grandkids.
Yeah.
15 grandkids? Yeah. We got Tanya and Alan, Kim, little Kenny.
That farmers just starting now.
Save your money. You're not gonna make no money in the first year. You're not gonna make no money in the second year. You might see a little bit of profit in the third or fifth year. So it's gonna take time. It's gonna take a lot of work. Don't get frustrated. Save your money and keep working hard.
See it through.
So it's a long game.
Yeah, it's a long game. You gotta play a long game.
And network.
Network.
The more people you know, the more resources you can find that they don't tell you about.
And you have to do your homework. There's so much out there for minorities. You have to do your homework, and it's very, very easy. Just something as simple as filling out paperwork the correct way. You don't even need proof for a lot of this stuff. It's just filling the paperwork out as soon as you
Yeah.
stay in constant communication with the USD office or whatever loan office you're dealing with or whatever bank you're dealing with.
Right.
Stay in constant communication with them. You got to push them, beat them up every single day.
Yeah.
And when you do get these loans,
Yeah.
strongly advise, use it for the right thing.
Yeah.
Pay your bills on time. Don't go out here, get the farm loan or micro loan, go and buy this new truck or jewelry or clothes or whatever.
Use
That's
it for
the stigma they have on black farmers now. They think that we're illiterate and we don't pay our bills. That's why they don't want to give us loans.
Yeah.
And that's always been a stigma.
Okay. Yeah, that's what, because I talk about it on my page often about the Pickford versus Glickman settlement as far as the discrimination that they did against black folks.
That was a cheap way out for them. Because they gave 50,000.
50,000, yeah.
The only way you can buy a decent tractor for 50,000.
Yeah.
Like this guy was talking about, I got a $200,000 car, Corvette, this ain't good. Black guys laughing at us.
Yeah.
$300,000 for a tractor. They go buy 2 of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
This was our great grandfather Fairbanks house. This is the second house that we built. Our grandfather. Okay. They built this house. I think my mom was 14, 15. I think so. They built this house in the 60s.
Oh, in the 60s.
They had a house over here, but it burned down. And then he ended up building a house over here.
Okay.
I had to put on small features.
I got a load of, got to bring me a load of minerals this morning on the back of the truck. I got 10 bags for calves, 20 bags for regular.
I wish I could find the ones with the which one was the hardest.
Turpentine too.
Actually, go right there to my phone. You gonna see those ones are I mean, I downloaded on my phone.
Or you can see back around yonder. Or you can see back around and come on back around there, or you can see here. Then you got another place.
I just enlarged them all the time.
The
most I do is 100.
Let me see how many acres, 160 acres over there. Kim was over there.
You say that again?
Trees was over there just like it was here on this land. We tend that over there.
Really? Wow. So you've been doing it your whole life? Wow. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
And now he cut it up there.
Alright, y'all, so we just finished. You know, they took me around, showed me. Very historical, man. You know, it's black folks doing great things, man. especially down here in Georgia. But yeah, man, check them out, Berry Farms. I'm gonna leave a link for their Instagram in the description box, man. Definitely check them out. They're doing some great things. They got cattle. They got hay. If you want hay, man, you in South Georgia or North Florida or any of the surrounding areas, man, they sell hay. You know, they cut hay and they do cows too, man. So if you want to order a cow or whatever, I'm gonna give you their Instagram and just hit them up, man. But yeah, man, this is definitely a blessing. Definitely, it's more of us than you think, man. There's more black farmers than you think, and we getting back to the land, man. So go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like I always say, if you give somebody the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you. Peace.
Arms over Baghdad, really ain't that bad. Little wiretap, yes, yes. Little dodge in the IRS. Little haven from the tax man.